Easy ways you can tell for yourself that the Earth is not flat. Absolutely, positively, 100% not flat. The Moon. Now that humanity knows quite positively that the Moon is not a piece of cheese or a playful god, the phenomena that accompany it, from its monthly cycles to lunar eclipses, are well explained. It was quite a mystery to the ancient Greeks, though, and in their quest for knowledge, they came up with a few insightful observations that helped humanity figure out the shape of our planet. Aristotle, who made quite a lot of observations about the spherical nature of the Earth, noticed that during lunar eclipses, when the Earth's orbit places it directly between the Sun and the Moon, creating a shadow in the process, the shadow on the Moon's surface is round. This shadow is the planet's, and it's a great clue about the spherical shape of the Earth. Lunar eclipse. A sequential view of the lunar eclipse that occurred on April 15, 2014. You can see Earth's shadow crossing the face of the Moon, and the shadow's shape is curved because Earth is spherical. Since the Earth is the consistent oval shadow it produces in each and every lunar eclipse proves that the Earth is not only round but spherical, absolutely, utterly, beyond a shadow of a doubt, not flat. Ships in the horizon. If you've been next to a port lately, or just strolled down a beach and stared off vacantly into the horizon, you might have noticed a very interesting phenomenon. Approaching ships do not just appear out of the horizon, like they should have if the world was flat, but rather seem to emerge from beneath the sea. Ride a plane. If you've ever taken a trip out of the country, specifically long-distance trips, you could notice two interesting facts about planes and the Earth. Planes can travel in a relatively straight line for a very long time and not fall off any edges. They can also circle the Earth without stopping. Look at other planets. The Earth is different from other planets, that much is true. After all, we have life, and we haven't found any other planets with life, yet. However, there are certain characteristics all planets have, and it will be quite logical to assume that if all planets behave a certain way, or show certain characteristics, specifically if those planets are in different places or were created under different circumstances, our planet is the same. The existence of time zones. The time in New York, at the moment these words are written, is 12 p.m. The sun is in the middle of the sky, though it's hard to see with the current cloud coverage. In Beijing, it's 12 a.m., midnight, and the sun is nowhere to be found. In Adelaide, Australia, it is 1:30 a.m. More than 13 hours ahead. There, the sunset is long gone, so much so, that the sun will soon rise up again at the beginning of a new day. The pull of gravity. Here's an interesting fact about mass: it attracts things to it. The force of attraction, gravity, between two objects depends on their mass and the distance between them. Simply said, gravity will pull toward the center of mass of the objects. To find the center of mass, you have to examine the object. Images from space. In the past 60 years of space exploration, we've launched satellites, probes, and people into space. Some of them got back, some of them still float through the solar system, and almost beyond it, and many transmit amazing images to our receivers on Earth. In all of these photos, the Earth is, wait for it, spherical. The curvature of the Earth is also visible in the many photos snapped by astronauts aboard the International Space Station.